Hello, welcome to Starwoman Tarot and Oracle. This is Angel. I also run a page on Facebook called Starwoman Artistry, and I have a group there called Starwoman Oracle. Tarot and Oracle, I mean. I'm here to do the mid-month reading for Taurus. So here we go, Taurus. This is a general collective energy reading. It may or may not resonate, and if it does resonate, that's great, then the messages are for you. If it doesn't, take what resonates and, leave the rest. It's up to you what you take. However you apply this reading to your life is up to you. It's all messages from Spirit. It's take it how you want, okay? I do personal readings on... I will have my email address in the description box below. If you would like a personal reading, you can email me and we can make arrangements for a personal reading at that time. I do accept PayPal, and I do readings either recorded video or live on WhatsApp with you, okay? Depending on your time zone, we can make arrangements for that. Again, please like and subscribe if you like my readings. I'm new to YouTube, so I've been, I like doing readings. I really enjoy this. This is part of my life, and I really get a lot out of it, and, just whatever works for you, okay? So this is for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Venus, okay? For mid-April to the end of the month, so that, I think today's April 20th to the 30th, okay? And again, take what resonates. It may or may not, resonate for you. And if it doesn't, and you don't find this reading as helpful to you, then there's other readers on YouTube as well. I'm not the only one, so we all have our different perspectives. But I do thank you for joining me though. And I do welcome anyone who likes and subscribes to my channel. I really appreciate that. And hit the notification bell so that you do get updates when I do post readings, if you have subscribed. I really appreciate that. Okay, so Taurus. Taurus here. I do have some oracle pulls, and here's for Taurus, and I'm going to do some collective, these are channeled messages, cards that I made. Okay. Taurus, I do feel that, and again, this is genderless, okay? Just wanted, before I start the reading, just want to mention that this is genderless. There is no gender-specific person. If you see kings or queens or knights or pages or whatever sex is shown in the card. I don't see it that way. It's just for whoever is listening to this at that moment, this message is for you, okay? So let's begin, okay? My initial feeling when I saw it, because, you know, Taurus, is that you've had some issues in the past with a father figure, potentially father and mother figures. I feel you kind of feel battle worn from it. It's like there's disappointment potentially in a female figure, mother figure, father, you know, even it could be just, you know, male energy, female energy, okay, that, or it could be parents, could be even just in a relationship, okay? I think you've cut things out of your life. You've been very logical. I think you really balance things out, okay? You just have been searching for passion in life. Like you want a passionate new beginning, but it just seems like it's just not, in the past anyway, it just wasn't transpiring the way you would have liked it to. But you've been mulling over what you've been wanting to do and change in your life, and you've been balancing back and forth, hemming and hawing kind of thing. But you do know that you're putting your best foot forward and working towards something better for your future. And you've made some pretty quick movements, and you might have tried a social media venture that didn't pan out. And you kind of are unsure if you want to continue that way again, in terms, you know, I feel like career-wise, all right? I just kind of feel parents are kind of like you just are left a relationship that you're no longer serves you. Like you just really have like licked your wounds, kind of reassessed everything, reevaluated it all, and you're just not in it for the fight anymore, okay? And I think when you made that decision to leave, it was with very logical. You didn't have your heart at play in this at all, okay? You looked at it very, very logically. And I think that's how you've been approaching relationships, Taurus, is in a very logical manner. But I think you know, currently you're coming out of a period of lack. I think, you know, like you've have been in this prison of your mind, this self-imposed prison of your mind. I think there's some things you're dealing with in the past traumas I'm hearing, that you are now going to walk out of. Like you just are just finding your way, okay? You're finding your way. This period of lack is ending. I think you're starting to, you don't believe that you can change your situation, is what I feel. I feel that you are in a period where you do not believe in your abilities to change, and you feel stuck. It's almost like you're in this dark night of the soul, or leaving a dark night of the soul, and you're just stuck. Okay, you don't see your way out of it. You're just blinded to any opportunities, even though you know that in your heart of hearts that you can change. I just really feel a really strong pain in my chest. It's almost like a deep anxiety, really deep anxiety, and really heart pain, okay? It's like it's pained you to make any kind of movements. Like it's you take, and you are a fixed sign, Taurus. Like it does take you a long time to make movement. But I think, you know, whatever you've been manifesting, you just feel like it just is not coming into fruition. But it slowly is. Like you need to know that this new beginning is going to happen for you. It's just taking its time. But you're in the driver's seat, I think. Like you do have, I think it's part of it is you believing in yourself, really, and letting go of things that no longer serve you. I just think, you know, because you can't undo the past, all right? Like you know that if you can't keep beating yourself up, you can't keep beating a dead horse, kind of thing. And sorry to all the animal lovers out there, that just is what came out. So, yeah, I just think you're moving out of this period of lack. and it's slow. It's a slow progression. You're releasing yourself from a lot of time in your head. Like you spent a lot of time in your head. You do not have your heart in play at this point in time. Okay. I think you're leaving a karmic situation as well that you thought balanced you, it nurtured you, but it really, it didn't, because it was all very logical. There was, really no heart trauma. Like I think, I think you gave more in this relationship than the other person did, the one that you've left. It's almost like you were drained, okay, and you need to replenish that heart energy. But it's just you've been staying very logical because you don't want to deal with your heart. Don't want to deal with things that are of the matters of the heart, okay? I think you've been waiting for, to I think you're still going to be in this period, of just kind of like reminiscing over the past, not really seeing what's there in the future. You're just still in this period of inaction, okay? You're not really deciding which way to go. You're stuck at a crossroads, okay? Even though you have the world in your hand, palm of your hand, that the world is your oyster, and you have all this opportunity and you can create abundance. I think you're just so focused on past events that you can't see the future, okay? You don't believe there's a positive future for yourself. I think you spend a lot of nights crying, sleeping, like not sleep, like of course we all sleep at night, but a lot of times sleepless nights, okay? What is what I meant to say? A lot of sleepless nights, okay? You're like, I'm feeling like headaches, nausea, heart pain, like you just are not comfortable. These things disturb you, these dreams that you're having. And you just can't let it go. Like you're just in your head. Like I think you go to fall asleep and then you just start thinking of things, right? Like it's just, one thing after another and your mind just races and races and races and races, okay? But you're not having comfortable sleeps. It's keeping you up at night. You're possibly, that's when you're shedding tears, okay? That's when you're letting your heart open up, is at night. And it's tiring and you're feeling tired, okay? Exhausted. But it's like this dark night of the soul, okay? But I do think you're going to start feeling love for yourself, and you're going to come to a point where you're going to feel like you can offer your couple love to somebody, okay? But it's going to take a slow movement. It's not going to be fast. It's not going to be overnight. It's just going to be in due time, okay? In divine timing. I think you've been dealing with either an air sign, a fire sign, water sign. I just really feel, when you're ready to offer your couple love, like I think you might have two options. And the one you've been ruminating over, I think you're going to realize that isn't the right person for you. But there's something sinister, I feel, around that situation. But this movement to feeling love again and feeling happiness is going to be slow. It's going to take some time. You have to really work on balancing yourself. And it's all in divine timing, I heard. Okay. I think this person, this Queen of Swords, you want it. Like I do feel there's a karmic soulmate kind of relationship, but I also feel there's, you just weren't in balance and harmony. Like it wasn't a good situation, and as long as you continue focusing on this past person, you're not going to have the happy ending that you want. You're not going to have the stability. This person is not your twin flame or your higher level soulmate. This person is a karmic soulmate, okay? Karmic relationship. A lot of toxicity I'm hearing that you've had to work through, okay? And The relationship didn't end up how you wanted it to, okay? You thought you were building something, but you didn't build. You weren't building it. It just wasn't manifesting how you wanted it to, this happy ending with this person, okay? But you will have a happy ending, okay? There is a Ten of Pentacles coming for you. There is a couple love coming for you, but it's all in divine timing, okay? It's slow movement. We got the Pentacles here, which is slow movers. The Chariot's reverse, which is a slow mover. And you're just going to stop losing sleep over this karmic person, okay? You're just going to, once you say, okay, I'm done, I'm not going to, like, give into this anymore, that's when you're going to start building your foundation and what you want, okay, Taurus? Like, it's just not, once you decide, you know, I'm not losing sleep over this anymore, I'm going to lay it to rest, I'm done, you know, that's when your true happiness and your true new beginning is going to come into play. But of course, you know, Taurus, you're a fixed sign, so you're a slow mover. You know, you do not do things on this. You're willing to, you're ready and able, right? Like when you're good and ready, that's when you'll make this movement. Until then, like, you can lose all the sleep you want, you know, like, you're not going to change it until you feel you're good and ready to, okay? Yeah, and when you are ready to make those changes, you are going to get the Four of Wands. You are going to get this happy home life and this new beginning, okay? When you are ready to make the change, you are going to meet your twin flame, all right? Yeah, and you're just going to feel, you know, more, it's almost spiritual, like you're going to come into this spiritual awakening almost, okay? You're just going to feel like, it's like, why didn't I do this sooner, you know, like, you know, when you release this karmic person, it's just, you're going to know, you know, this person that's coming into your life is a soulmate, okay? Yeah, and you're going to manifest, you know, all these good things that are going to come to you, okay? Once you release this karmic person. Yeah, once you release what no longer serves you, when you stop giving energy into it, you know, things, you can't see. Yeah. Like, yes, exactly. Like this old Two of Cups, you're letting go of. Okay, this old, once you let go of this old Two of Cups, this fresh new love is gonna come in. Okay, because you're gonna love yourself more, and when you love yourself more, you're gonna open yourself up to a positive new beginning. Okay, and you're gonna manifest this, and you're gonna feel just more spiritually enlightened, spiritually able to give to this a new relationship, and that's what you're going to get, an abundant new beginning, okay? Because this is what's here at the Ten of Pentacles, and I think it's going to be a lifelong partnership. Once you release this toxic, low vibe person, okay, you're going to meet somebody who's going to, you probably even know this person already. This person is probably highly spiritual, that you are thinking about, and is your twin flame, okay? Our higher level soulmate. But you just got to open yourself up to have peace, okay? This couple love is there waiting for you, okay, to accept it. But you just got to work on your manifesting it, right? Just know you have the power to change what's going on in your life, okay? You know, this time, this period where you're giving into this negative energy, you know, if you're dealing with addictive behavior, you know, addictive issues, you know, like, you need to find help for yourself, yeah. So you're feeling like there's no justice, right, in this old situation, you know, and it's not serving you anymore, this old situation, right? So yeah, so once you let go of this old karmic person, you're going to manifest a new love into your life by doing that. And it's going to be more spiritual, more prosperous, loving. This person's, you're just going to be supportive of you, right? Yeah. This karmic person is not the love that you're wanting, you know. This is not the right person for you. You got 3 reversals here, okay? But you're driving the boat, okay? If you want a lust-based relationship, then that's up to you. Yeah, I think you watch this new person on social media. But once you're ready to take action, you're just going to have peace, you're going to have support. It's just, you know, once you decide to cut what's out of your life, that's when, you know, this negative stuff out of your life, and just heal yourself and then move on, because you need to love yourself in order to have a happy new beginning. And you know, you can't move on from one relationship to the next without healing yourself first, okay? You need to take time in between relationships to heal yourself, and that's what you need to do in order to manifest this happy new beginning. And you may I'm feeling you may watch this person on social media, or this person watches you, okay, that you're thinking about. But, you know, if you take your time and you know, this person isn't going to wait forever, Taurus. Like, you need to make movement, like, if that's what you want, you know. Quit digging in your heels, like, if you want a new loving relationship. Yeah, see, there's no communication. So, like, to have a new beginning, like, you're not communicating, right? Even though you're watching this person on social media, you're not communicating. It's so slow, like, there's no movement, right? You're not moving, you know. And this new beginning is there. Like, you need to let the old stuff go in order for this new beginning to come in, okay? So it's kind of like, if you are you're inactive about it, right? You're not sure, but you have options, okay? One last one. Yeah. So you are, you know that you can manifest this abundance in your life, okay? You know that. You know you can have this wonderful, spiritual, happy, abundant life, you know, with full of prosperity, full of wonderful things, okay? There's a spiritual connection. I believe this person that, you know, is your twin flame, your real twin flame, because I think this other person was a false twin flame, that you know and are already dreaming of this person, that you guys dream of each other at night, you know, but you are just stuck, like, you feel trapped in this situation, you know, like, it's whatever you're manifesting, you know. But if you're not communicating with each other, you know, I think you might not be in a period of communication. You know, you may have had an issue where you guys had a falling out, right? But you're just both watching each other on social media. This higher level soulmate, you know, this person that is your twin flame, right? You may have had a falling out of some sort. So it's up to you, Taurus. It really is up to you how you want to drive your ship, okay? Whatever comes to you. Like, you're manifesting it when you decide to let this karmic person go, okay? You're the only one that can make that decision and move on from it. I think you're just in a period still where you're feeling trapped and stuck in your mind, okay? So yeah, you got curiosity. So you are curious about this potential. No, you are curious about your twin flame. You know I think you might not know who your twin flame is. You have a suspicion that this person is your twin flame, but you're not sure. And so this is Pandora, right? And you're curious. So you're unsure about opening that box and what that box is going to bring to you, because you're gun shy. You've been burned in relationships, okay? You've had toxic relationships, and so you're not sure if you want to take that next step into something more positive, okay? Yeah, is this you? So you are just feeling stuck. Like, is this what you want? Like, this current relationship, this karmic relationship you're in, you're not sure. Is this really what you want? And that's part of why you're letting go, because you have doubts. I'm not letting go. Well, I'm not letting go because you have doubts, okay? And you're letting go of her, of this person, or him, or whoever, because you have doubts, okay? Is this me? I think they really do a mental game on you, okay? Really toy with your mind. I let go of the shadow of the past by seeing someone for the first time with the eyes of love. Okay. So maybe this person, that's your twin flame, you didn't realize, and now you're starting to realize it. I believe I'm worthy of feeling good. And you're very close to achieving your goal. So yeah, you need to really focus, on what's positive for you, okay? What do you need to do for yourself, Taurus, okay? If you change your thought pattern to something more positive things can come for you, okay? So I'm going to pull some of these messages here. Okay, let's see here. These are channel messages. Channels. I keep hearing a Scorpions song in my head. And one of the lyrics is like, save me, save me. You can look it up. It's a Scorpion song. I don't know if you're going to catch that humming. I just keep hearing it playing in my head. I've been hearing it playing in my head through this whole reading. Okay? Maybe you just need to be saved there, Taurus. You need someone to save you from yourself. Save you from your own detrimental thoughts. We are sometimes our own worst enemies. We keep ourselves in prisons that we don't need to stay in, right? And we prevent ourselves from having that happy ending. Because we get stuck in our thoughts, all right? Just give it up to the universe. Okay. Respect. Yeah, respect yourself there, Taurus. Will you reject my offer? Oh, you may be scared to offer. Look for signs. Aries. Maybe you're dealing with an Aries once in a lifetime. Will you fight for me? Helpful friends. Maybe you know somebody mutual. Commitment issues. Could be weeks. This change could be coming in weeks. Creative. Celebration. One more. Oh, two more came out. Independent and sadness. I think you may have this person who's your twin flame. You guys may have had a falling out. You may already know each other. Or you suspect that's he or she your twin flame. There's some sadness around this situation, and leaving a relationship is always sad, okay? You are very independent and creative, but you deal with a lot of sadness here, Taurus. Let your friends help you. If you're dealing with your own commitment issues, do that. I think I think you're looking for that once in a lifetime love, but you're worried about being rejected, okay? And you want someone who's going to fight for you and respect you, all right? But you need to look for the signs, and you need to deal with your own commitment issues, okay? Aries, you might be dealing with an Aries person, but in the end you're going to celebrate. You're going to have a good, once you're over this period of sadness, you're going to just really be celebrating with this new person that's going to come into your life once you're open up to that, okay? You're just leaving Aries season and entering into Taurus season, but you might have either this person you're thinking about has commitment issues or you do, okay? But you need to look for the signs, right? And signs could be anything, whatever. Be creative, respect yourself and respect others, right? Will you fight for me? Maybe you want someone to fight for you. Will you reject my offer? Maybe the person that you're thinking about that you're interested in is worried, you know, they don't want to make a move on you because they see that you're dealing with a lot of sadness. They see that you have commitment issues. They see that you're like, you know, involved with somebody. So maybe they don't want to be rejected, right? Maybe they don't want to make you an offer and come forward and make you the offer, Taurus, because they see all that you're going through, okay? But this once in a lifetime commitment is coming to you, but you need to, you know, deal with your stuff, deal with your sadness. You know, if you're a creative person, you know, create, right? Write music, write, paint, however you're going to do to help you heal, like artistic healing. But within weeks, this is going to change for you, okay? So that's what I got for Taurus. So thank you for coming to my channel and viewing this reading. If it resonates for you, great. If it doesn't, maybe it will next time. Just take the messages that do resonate for you. And, you know, thank you for coming and subscribing if you like my channel. I'm getting tired. I'm jumping all over my words here. But I do personal readings, so my information will be in the description box below. Thank you for joining me. I'm very new to YouTube, so I'm just kind of finding my footing and finding my way around it and getting my rhythm going. So, but I'm enjoying it so far. I really finding it interesting, and we'll see how it goes, right? So, thank you for joining me. Many blessings. I don't know how many times I've said thank you for joining me. Many blessings to you and yours. Okay, have a wonderful day or night. I hope to hear from you again, and I look forward to reading for you. You know, I'm going to be doing this more often, I think. I really enjoy it. So thank you, thank you, thank you.